Welcome to Game Day with Hick The Stick for week 8 of the college football season. Last week was the return of the Big Ten, and Ohio State played their first game, and they did not disappoint. They got the win over Nebraska. They look super good with their quarterback, Justin Fields, with them again this year. Then we had Minnesota versus Michigan. I thought this would be a close game, but Minnesota did not row that boat at home. Michigan got the win over Minnesota, and it wasn't even a close game. Michigan actually looks like a pretty good team this year. Are they going to give a challenge to Ohio State in the Big Ten? Who knows? Then we have Penn State versus Indiana. These two went to overtime. It was a close game. It was back and forth the whole game. Indiana went for 2, got the 2-point conversion, and got the upset over Penn State. So Penn State's already got 1 loss. This week, we got Michigan versus Michigan State, Ohio State versus Penn State. Some big matchups in the Big Ten, but we got some big matchups in other conferences as well. Can't wait to see what happens in week 8. Well, last week, my predictions, I went 8-2, making my total predictions for this year 47 games right and 15 games wrong. Is this the week that I go undefeated? I've only went undefeated once this year. Can I do it again this week? We'll have to wait and see.
First up, we have Memphis versus Cincinnati.
We got Memphis and we got Cincinnati. Cincinnati got a big win over SMU last week, and it wasn't even a close game. They're even better than I thought. Cincinnati and Desmond Ridder, these guys are tough to beat. And Memphis, they got a big upset a couple weeks ago against UCF. Can they get another upset against Cincinnati this week? These two teams, they might keep it close for a while, but I'm going to give the win to Cincinnati. Once again, they get the W and they stay undefeated.
Now we have the battle for Michigan, where we have Michigan State versus Michigan.
We got Michigan State and we got Michigan. These two are rivals, and we've seen a lot happen in the last couple of years. I mean, Michigan's got some big wins, and Michigan State has as well. This is a fun rivalry to watch. If you're looking for a game to sit down and watch on Saturday, this is the game to watch. Michigan State against Michigan. Can't wait to see what happens. It might as well just come down to the very end, but Michigan gets the win over Michigan State.
Now we have Kansas State versus West Virginia.
We got Kansas State and we got West Virginia. This could be a fun game to watch. It could come down to the end. Do not expect defense, though, because in the Big 12, there has not been a lot of defense. The only really good defense in the Big 12 is Oklahoma State, and I think that's the only reason they are still undefeated. Kansas State and West Virginia. This could come down to the end. It's just who scores more in this game. It could be close, but Kansas State gets the win over West Virginia.
Now we have M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, humpback, I, State versus Alabama.
There's only 2 words for this game. Roll Tide. It's time for my quick picks of the week. I'm going to make 4 quick picks really quick. Our first game is Georgia versus Kentucky. Georgia gets the W. Then we got Boise State versus Air Force. Boise State wins. Then we got Florida versus Missouri. Florida gets the win over Missouri. And our last game, Arkansas versus Texas A&M. Texas A&M gets the W. That's my quick picks of the week.
Now we have the Texas Longhorns versus Oklahoma State Cowboys.
We got Texas and we got Oklahoma State. We got the best offense against the best defense in the conference. Really, what you want to watch in this game is, can Texas defense stop Oklahoma State's offense? Because if they cannot do that, then Oklahoma State is definitely going to get the win. So, that's the big question. Can Texas defense step up in this game? It's going to come down to the end. I am pretty sure it's going to be a fun game to watch. You won't want to miss it. But who gets the win? I don't know. The better team will get the win.
Hick the Stick's game of the week is the Ohio State versus Penn State.
We got Ohio State and we got Penn State, and my game of the week. And usually this would be the whiteout, but with no fans in the stadium, Penn State will have to do it themselves. Can they pull the big upset against Ohio State this week? Ohio State had a great week last year they were really good, but they might even be a little bit better this year. And then we got Penn State, who lost to Indiana, a heartbreaking overtime loss. So, Penn State, can they bounce back this week against Ohio State and pull the big upset at home? Or does Ohio State show up and win a big game over Penn State? Well, this is going to be fun for a while, but I think Ohio State will win this game and they'll pull away. Ohio State gets the win over Penn State. Well, that's all I got here on Game Day with Hick The Stick. Remember, 250 subscribers, and I will buzz cut my hair down to a number 1. Right now, we only have 61 subscribers. So you guys must not really want me to shave my head. Because if I get 250 subscribers before Selection Sunday, I will do it. I've said I will do it, and I promise I will do it. But I need 250 subscribers. So I hope you have a great college football Saturday. Last night after making my videos, I found out that Trevor Lawrence is in quarantine for 10 days. He will not be playing Boston College this week. So their team will have to step up without him and get the win this week. But they got a great defense. They got a great running back. They have the players to get the win. Hopefully they do. They keep their undefeated season alive, and I think they will. Clemson gets the win over Boston College this week. Hopefully Trevor Lawrence will be back next week to play Notre Dame.